What's good word, YouTube? Yeah, I got in trouble. I got copyright claims everywhere after tonight. But they just say no monetization. But I bet they don't want to circulate shit after this. So, oh well. I like my music, and like I keep saying, this channel ain't gonna grow. That's not what this is about anyway. It's just about a handful of good people that love each other, right? So, I was given the YouTube a break, giving myself a break, and decided to watch the Idiot Box and put on CNN, which normally I wouldn't. But Connie Chung was on there talking about mental illness, something I know quite a bit about given my family members. And the use of MDMA and magic mushrooms and psychedelics to treat depression. Something I've heard about for a very long time. Something most people quickly, right? They don't want to fucking hear it. You're talking about a drug, drugs, drugs, bad drugs. No, motherfucker. I'm talking about a plant that comes out of the ground. A hallucinogenic mushroom. I don't know what the fucking name is. That's irrelevant, the technical name. But if you look into microdosing magic mushrooms for depression, anxiety, OCD, PTSD, all of those problems have been treated by magic mushrooms with great success if you go do your homework. I'm not promoting anything. I keep saying that. What I'm trying to do is get you to think for yourself. If any of you been taking Prozac, or I don't even know what's the deal these days. I don't. Every month they got some new fucking pill to take to fuck with your brain. See, now this is a passion. This is a subject I'm very passionate about. I watched my mom and my brother both eat pills like raisins. And it gets me upset real easy, but I'm much better with my anger, right? I can talk about this stuff without getting all yelling and screaming like I used to. I'd get pretty riled. But I can see things at face value much easier now and not get so emotionally invested in a conversation, shall we say. So, anyway, talking about magic mushrooms, antidepressants, tranquilizers. If you watch this special on CNN tonight, and I'm sure you can find it online, Connie Chung, something about life something. But, using psychedelics to treat PTSD and depression. Do some homework. If you're suffering and you're bummed out and you don't want to get out of bed and boo-hoo and all those lousy things that, what do you call it? Manic depression, right? Where there's nothing you can do to get out of your funk. It's not like stubbing your toe and an hour later it's okay again. That shit just lingers for days, weeks, months, years, right? And if you could, they show, you buy a little kit, right? Little plastic tub, you grow your little fucking mushrooms in your little plastic tub, you clean them, dry them, grind them up, put them in a little capsule, weigh them so you got the right dosage. And when you microdose, you don't feel it. You don't get high, you don't hallucinate, you don't see none of that shit. But there was another part of the show with the MDMA, and they were giving this gal high dosages, in a clinical setting and treating her for whatever. I missed the very beginning of the show. But what I'm trying to do is to get you to think outside the box a little bit when it comes to fixing yourself. For me, It was education. I didn't need a pill. I didn't need a psychiatrist. I needed to know what was wrong with me and why, and then I needed to know how to fix it, right? First, I didn't realize just how angry I was. I'd been told. I was in denial, and I wasn't living in Egypt either. But I was sure in denial. You know, I must have said 1,000 times that all my anger is triggered from the outside world, and it wasn't. It was already inside me from when I was a little kid. Shit. I didn't know that. I had to figure it out on my own, thank you very much, with a little help from my friends. And then, well, how the fuck do you fix it, dude? You're angry, angry, angry. Okay, you got that. How do you fix it? A lot of ways. The biggest one recently was forgiveness. Forgive the lousy social worker. Forgive the lousy foster parent that used to beat me, right? Forgive, forgive, forgive. Let go of all that stuff. And then the anger starts to manageable state, right? It's not fucking, ah. So, for me, that was my magic pill, was education, honesty, you know, being honest with myself, with what was bothering me, and being honest with what was working to fix it and what wasn't, and listening to the people who were giving me sound advice and not the crackpots that were blowing smoke up my ass, right? Just because somebody's got an opinion doesn't mean it's right or it's right for you. You know, everybody's different when it comes to trying to fix what's ailing you when you're, for me, angry, right? I didn't really have depression, not in the regular sense of it. Yeah, I cry in my soup from time to time, but that's different. You know, I didn't wallow in it. I was too angry to wallow in anything. I just wanted to... But now, it's way better. And I'm hoping it stays that way. I keep saying that because I'm kind of shocked as to just how quickly it turned. I mean, it took a long time, but when it happened pretty quick. And I'm not pissy like I was. I'm telling you, I can feel the difference. You know, and if you can't fix it with a little education and honesty, and whatever pills the damn doctor's giving you ain't working either, go look into microdosing. Psilocybin. Call it for what it really is. Not a drug. You know, you're not trying to get high. You're taking a small amount to where physically you don't feel it. You don't see nothing. You don't feel different. But over, this guy was talking about, in about 3 weeks, he noticed a huge difference in his mood. And if anybody's ever ate a gram of magic mushrooms, a gram or two, not enough to trip balls, but enough to laugh your fucking ass off. I've taken them before when I was a teenager and laughed so much my fucking cheeks were sore and my belly muscles were sore from laughing for hours at the silliest shit. Anybody that's partied on magic mushrooms knows all about laughing. And that's what I'm saying. Anything that makes you laugh, how could that be a bad thing? I'm just saying. And I haven't done magic mushrooms in quite some time. Like I said, I'm not promoting none of this. I'm not saying you should do anything. What I'm saying is you should educate yourself and heal yourself and don't take nothing. But if you can't, and you're hell-bent on taking something, getting a fucking shortcut or whatever, my personal preference would be a magic mushroom over a fucking Prozac pill, or a fucking lithium, or a Thorazine, or a fucking whatever the fuck they give you these days. I don't know. I don't keep up on the latest psychological medication. It gets me angry. As you could see, I start getting riled, and I have to think, oh, Johnny, you gotta forgive the pill. Forgive those medications that make you angry. Because what they put your mom and your brother through, forgive the pill, right? That's my magic mushroom. Some forgiveness mixed with some honesty, some wisdom, and some help from my friends. That's my magic pill. But I'd take a magic mushroom over a magic Thorazine any day. Anyway, I had to speak on this because I just got done watching the show. It just finished, right? This is real fresh. You might not find it online for a day or a week or whatever, but Connie Chung's special on psychedelics to treat depression and PTSD. It's good education. Think for yourself. Do what you do. Do what works for you. But, try to broaden your horizon a little bit. Don't be so narrow-minded. This is not the 50s anymore. Go look up marijuana madness, the crap they used to talk about pot. The best thing about pot for me, it really dulls the aches and pains of all my surgeries, and I don't eat no pain pills. I showed you guys what's in my spine. There's some pretty gnarly shit, the hardware that's back there. It's, well, I showed it on Instagram. Maybe YouTube never got to see it, but here, let me do this real quick, just for shits and giggles. That's what's in Johnny's spine, YouTube. Can you see? Oh, I'm fucking this up. I'm not very good at this. Where's the camera? Here it is. My dyslexia, everything's ass backwards. See that? There's 4 lag bolts, there's 2 rods. This is the side view, right? And see this little screw at the bottom? Look at the washers cockeyed. And that right there is a bone plug in between the 2 vertebrae to keep them separated. Lag bolt, and then parallel, there's 2 more lag bolts. You can kind of see them. And the rods run like this on each side of my spine with those bolts going into, if you look closely, they're screwed into the vertebrae. Can you see that? That's what's in my lower back, okay? So if I say to you, smoking a little pot helps dull the ache and pains in my lower back rather than take a pain pill, it's not a cop-out just to get stoned to be a fucking stoner. Yeah, sometimes, for sure. Coffee and a little 420, it could be recreational for sure. And I ain't saying I don't fuck it off. I do, without a doubt. But the shit does help with my aches and pains, and I don't eat no fucking pain pills. Just saying. Scar tissue, arthritis, all the shit I got. 3 knee surgeries, 2 lung surgeries. You get my point, right? So I'm not trying to promote anything, illegal or otherwise. I'm just anti-taking pills, and if you can find something from Mother Nature, something Mother Nature gave us to take care of ourselves, perhaps it might be a better option. Whether it's for pain up here, or pain in your back, or a pain in your ass, whatever the pain might be, do some homework. Find the right medication that works for you. For me, education. But that's not always going to work. I'm stubborn and lucky. I learned from what happened to my mom and my brother when it comes to pills. I got a plastic bin. Those black and yellow plastic bins that are really, 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 really big? Really big? It's half full with pill bottles that have pills in them. One of these drugs. Yeah, anyway, I'm not going to even talk about it. It just makes me sad. Anyway. Please, do your own homework. Think for yourself. Get all the help you can get, all the advice you can get. Seek all your options. before you just go running to the doctor and say, "Give me a pill, doc, please." All right. Do what you do. I'm not your papa. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to get you to think for yourself. All right. Enjoy your evening. Go love your babies. Till next time. Peace.